I have a message to share with you. This isn't meant for everyone. As you can tell from recent videos, it's a mix of things that aren't so specific and aren't so structured. I wanted to come and share a message directly from, or is source, is whatever you want to call it. It comes from nothing, and I hope you and I make it into something. The energetic cycles of the now, it plays out how you direct it, meaning this energy that you exert goes into the things that you focus on and the things that you participate with. There's this thing called rhythm. It's a sort of flow that keeps us in or out of alignment. Alignment being true to each moment, true to ourselves in each moment, true with our words, with our intentions, with our body language, true with our innocence, and out of alignment being that which isn't pure, that which is created and is continuous and is the same. There's nothing wrong with being the same. There's nothing wrong with being out of alignment. If anything, it is the main reason why we can come back into alignment with our true essence, with our true calling. It is not something we should neglect, not something that we should stress about, because it's passing. It's just up to us as the one who is directing it. It's up to us to feel, see, and go through that experience, however it calls you to. Being in alignment is the complete opposite of being out of alignment, of course. So when we're in alignment, if anything, we can't stay in alignment. There always needs to be there needs to be transparency. There needs to be some balance, some harmony to repair ourselves and to come back to ourselves. This thing called rhythm is a part of this transparency. It's a part of this growth and rebirth. It keeps a sort of circle, or a sort of reminder with us to come back to a more stable and more grounded approach on things, whether it be ourselves seeing ourselves, ourselves feeling into that emotion, ourselves coming back to that grounded moment. And it's very clear, because it's even being out of alignment is in rhythm itself. It's something that we're experiencing, and a sort of way of moving past this lower self of you would be seeing that part of you. So there's nothing wrong with what you're doing. There's nothing wrong with what you want to do, whether it be you being in alignment or you being out of alignment. These things are just things for you to come back to you anyways. So you could stay out of alignment, as you would say, for a whole year, 2 years, 3 years, but that whole time it's there for you to come back to you eventually. You could be in alignment for a year, 2 years, 3 years as well, and it will still show you the parts of you that aren't fully in harmony with all sides of you. Going somewhere, doing something, and wanting to experience something is completely fine. It's neither out of alignment or in alignment. It's just an experience that you want to have, simply. And that is, if there's any limitations surrounding that, that's actually a part of you that has been restricted of experiencing this thing. And that would be your lower self. That would be the part of you that clings on to not believing or not understanding that this is possible, that this is something that you're accustomed to, and it wants to keep you in that safe cocoon, when really the reason why you chose to, or chose to want to experience this thing is simply because of a high vibration of yourself, something that is unexperienced, that is calling you to experience it. It's for the greater you. All sides of you are for the greater you. So it doesn't really matter what we do unless we kind of come to our senses, come to our presence, our stillness, in a way that we can easily see, do, and feel the highest, most vibrant, most evolved version of ourselves. That would be so clear to us, because it's something that we chose to sit with the darker sides of ourselves, and now we want to re-emerge. Now we want to do the things that we restricted ourselves to. So try and keep a flow going to where you're not tiring yourself out wanting to do this and this because you think you need it, because you think it's needed for you to be in a higher vibration. Be still with the reason why, or the limitations of why you think you can't achieve this, or why you need this thing to feel something. It's just vibration, and when we ride through the middle of this, we're floating, we're going with the current of, if we want to go to the lighter side, no, we must remain grounded. We must stay in the balance of what's called you to go into light in the first place. Do what you need to do for this present moment, but don't be so hard on yourself, because you're fine, you're here, you're breathing, you're seeing, you're experiencing things nonetheless, but these experiences will direct you to where you need to go. It's in your system, it's in your body, to the reason why you react to your environment like this, or the reason why you impulsively do this and that. It's all coming back to you anyways, so stay with the current of what's happening, and you will find your middle ground in all of the ruckus, light and dark. It's just a team helping you, the main scorer, the main person, do its thing, without any rush, without any expectation, but simply just allowing you to be the way you are. And I think that's amazing, that you can be just who you are, without having to do all these things to create something out of something you already are. But yeah, that is it. I am so grateful that you were here, and I am so grateful that you have come across this page. You are who you are, and you know that already. If you could leave a like, comment, and hit the subscribe button, I'd be greatly appreciative. I will see you in the next video, hopefully. Peace.